If you're watching this, something brought you here. So let me tell you exactly what this page is about and whether it's worth your time to keep reading. Now, this is a 4-night retreat for leading educators. It's not a spa weekend, and it's certainly not another professional development workshop. I think we've been to enough of those. It's something I've built over the last 20 years because nothing else was working. Here's what I watched happen for 15 years inside schools. Passionate educators, they arrive inspired, ready to make a difference. Then the system gets a hold of them. The emails, the behaviour, the compliance, the parents, the 47 different things that have to happen before you can actually even teach. And slowly, that cost, it accumulates. You've seen it in yourself, your health, your relationships, your peace of mind, eventually belief in the work itself. And here's the part that really gets me. Your weekends, they don't fix it. Your term breaks, they don't fix it either. You rest, but you don't restore. So you start the next term already behind. Now, I came into education to be part of the solution, to help people grow, to grow strong, really. And my background was struggle. Not a lot of support inside the system, except from the teachers who gave more than they received and kept turning up anyway. Now, I remember that. A teacher in primary school gave me lunch money when I had no lunch. Teachers in high school gave me guidance, they gave me support and a firm hand and a kick up the bum when I needed it. People who cared, who shaped me more than I probably understood at the time. Now, I carry that debt. Now, not having much growing up was hard. Then came trauma for me. I lost my brother when I was 15, he was 18. Over the years, 5 more people I knew made that same ultimate choice. That changes what you see as important, what you see as essential. Now, most educators bring a similar story to this career, purpose forged through struggle. And then the system grinds that down, grinds down their hope, the very thing that brought them here in the first place. I came into education through the side door, worked in the world first, then followed my purpose to Kids Helpline, to youth work, to AFL development. Then I worked in schools, in the classroom, as a phys ed teacher, behaviour support and extreme behaviour, counsellor, guidance officer, wellbeing leadership. There's my resume. 15 years across Queensland, Northern Territory and United Kingdom schools. I wasn't your typical teacher or guido. I was a maverick who found my way into the system so I could actually help, not in a cursory way, but to actually help people transform. I work with teachers and leaders even when that wasn't my job because they needed it, and I believe they still do. That's where my allegiances lie. Helping people who help people. Creating something that provides remedy to the depletion and a system to prevent it continuing in the future. Is that ambitious? Yes, but it's backed by tens of thousands of people I've worked with across education, mining, medical and private clients across the last 2 decades. The system never supported me, the people did. Now I try to support them. 4 nights at a mountain sanctuary here in the Sunshine Coast, float tank, Finnish sauna, plunge pools, rainforest, 0 demands, but that's only 30% of it. The other 70% is the psychological system. Not positive thinking, actual biological and psychological rewiring. Here's what makes this different from every PD program your school has ever tried. You can't install new software on a crashed computer. Most professional development gives you strategies when your nervous system is already fried. That's why nothing sticks. We restore you first, then we rewire you, then we spend 30 days helping you to embed it. That's the sequence. That's why it works. Now, this isn't for everyone. Yes, the founding partner pricing is significant, but if you're here for a discounted getaway with some yoga thrown in, this isn't it. There's about 15 hours of workshop content woven into the natural flow of your restoration. Not like any other PD you've experienced before, not boring and not grueling, but it does require that you're invested in practicing better, easier, in your life and work, a life by design. And if you're planning to return to doing what you've always done and not willing to practice new approaches after you leave, please don't waste my time or your own. But if you're a leading educator who's still passionate, still purpose-driven, but paying the costs that are unsustainable and unnecessary, please read the page below. It explains the 5R methodology, what the 4 nights include, and what Haley Cantrell, a principal in Bundaberg, meant when she called my training profound and enlightening. High praise. At the bottom, there's a button to book a call. When we talk, I'm not trying to convince you. I'm trying to find out if this serves you specifically. I've got 10 founding partner spots, January 2026. It's tax deductible, it's ACPD recognised for at least 15 hours. Have a read, if it resonates, book the call. If it doesn't, no hard feelings. Thanks for watching this video, I hope to talk to you soon.